at least starve the boys of this free access.
Oh my God! We have to
Something
reach here.
that will not there. So
Yeah,
if you tell them
curious.
that
I'm
this
so
is what
inquisitive.
God says, they will Google it. Whatever you like to do. You see young people, making a breakthrough economically, finding ways, very confusing ways of making money.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mahalia. If you're not, welcome back, baby. And today I have a special guest with me. I'm here with my daddy. Daddy, introduce yourself.
Daddy should introduce himself.
Yes.
All right, my name is Theophilus Akatuba.
Yes.
I'm a media practitioner. I'm a marriage counselor as well. It's my hobby, and I'm a life coach.
Yeah. He has all the wisdom.
All right, and then I'm a filmmaker,
Yes.
I make films,
Yes.
I make media content, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's good to be on this platform, the superstar Mahalia, social media influencer of great repute. Is a Nigerian all the way from Ghana.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I'm finally having my dad on my channel, because I've actually wanted us to film a video for so long, but then we've just not had the time or opportunity to. So this is very premium content, guys. I have one topic. The main thing I've always wanted to find out from your generation is how it was like to raise a millennial child versus a Gen Z child. Children, basically.
The millennials, they appear faster because they are the children born in the advent of the internet age. And that time, you see the transition between the no internet and the advent of the internet. And so they use a lot of their mind, their thoughts, in addition to the internet. Now, the Gen Zs are slower because there's over-reliance on the internet. And so they have borrowed their brain and given it to the device.
Yeah.
They spend more time on the device. They are slower, and but they are very knowledgeable. However slow, they are daring, and they are a bit more rascally. The Gen Zs, rascally.
I think rebellious.
Well, rebellious. Sometimes rebellious is very negative.
Okay.
They are rascally.
Rascally sounds more negative now.
No, rebellious is more negative. A rascally person can be positively rascal, but rebellion is absolutely it's like somebody who is breaking the law.
Yeah.
The Gen Zs they are smart. They are walking around the law. Life is a bit easier for them. That's why you see that they are not able to work in conventional systems.
Like
when
in
they get
companies,
when they get employment, they get bored. Because
quit.
the demand on them is too fast, and they want to wake up at their time. And so that's the Gen Zs are just a new breed, Companies are struggling to understand them. Do we change our rules to accommodate their lifestyle? That's the struggle now.
Let's come back to the question.
Okay.
What was the major difference you noticed when you were raising Matilda and I versus Desmond and Daphne? That's my older siblings.
Okay, first of all, I think the first thing you notice is that Daph, which is Elo and Desmond, they were more religious sensitive, more religious inclined. The Gen Zs are less inclined to that. I see that you have a questioning attitude. Since you live on the internet, you think that the God you want is in the internet, and all the other people are deceiving you. So the Gen Zs have a challenge, and that's you and Matilda seems to be a bit less
inclined to religion.
Yeah, compared to Desmond and Daph. So Matilda and Mahalia are more adventurous. They are more questioning. So if you tell them that this is what God says, they will Google it. Mahalia is always Googling. If you say, like I told you, you now check. If we tell Mahalia to do this, Mahalia go and check what did the Google say about it. So the Gen Zs are always counter. They are fact checking their father. While the millennials are more susceptible or more believing of what father tells them.
Just accept it.
You, the Gen Zs, are checking.
We have to question it.
Is daddy right? What that thing daddy said yesterday, is it true? Meanwhile, when you check it on the Google, you get several opinions because that subject has been questioned before. So you have opinion of Chinese people, you have Indians. So if you make mistake, the first 4 lines might be Indians. And so it will make your father look like a liar.
Aside that, Mommy, do you have anything? Is that the only difference you notice? It's just a religion.
The other one is this, what is this struggle about being sexually expressive? That is different. I want to go to the swimming pool and show her bikini.
Oh my God!
Something that.
Oh my God!
Something that will not dare. So the Gen Zs are daring. So we keep having a constant fight. Mahalia, what is this?
It's always like I should take down my bikini pictures on Instagram, but it's just a bikini.
So the Gen Z said it's just a bikini. I said no, let those who came to the pool be the only one who saw you.
I can't believe this has reached here, but you guys, I know you guys can be on my side with this, because as long as, let's say, my boobs are not out or something.
Your boobs?
Yes, they are covered.
But the bikini is something private. That's why we worry. We worry about them because we are not of the Gen Zs. Even the millennials are sometimes afraid, though they are in between. They try to look and say, well, but we just get alarmed. What? Why do you do this?
Yeah, I think that's something that generation.
Don't you think the Gen Z boys, when they are exposed to the numerosity of these things,
you feel like that's why it reduces
their
sexual.
I feel that is one reason. You know why? Really? Because what you see so commonly, you no longer appreciate. In the days of our time, when we don't see women we even brag that you ever seen the color of my pants? No. That bragging is no more there. People say, I saw it yesterday.
I saw it on Instagram. I feel like, you guys comment down below, share your thoughts, because I'm speechless at this point. I understand where he's coming from, but I don't think that has really dulled the sensitivity, sexual sensitivity. I feel like it has even spiked it up even more.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I feel like.
But if you say so,
now,
what is the
now
research?
this generation sexualizes things too much.
Everything.
Yeah.
And that's making the boys under pressure. They're losing their vibes. So I feel the Gen Zs should be a bit more discreet. At least starve the boys of this free access. These free things they are seeing.
So starve the boys.
Starve them.
Cover up. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Do you have Gen Zs working for you?
Yes, I have had. I've just been describing for you some of which I have some editors who have worked for me. Some of them who work on for social media. There's one other guy I call him a madman. He's very good without me seeing him. When I saw him, I didn't like him. But I like his output.
Okay, like his physical appearance.
Yeah, because his craziness and all of that. Earrings all over the place.
They call it expressive. He's being expressive.
He's expressive of his thoughts.
Yeah.
And his mannerisms were not very comfortable with me.
So like he was giving you
all kind of things.
He was a bit.
Yeah, so I said, but I like his output. So I told him it's better we don't see so we can work well.
But I also feel like it's also bringing out the best in them and their talent.
Well, see, everything that we are talking about has its negative side.
Yeah.
That's why the issue about God Almighty and His Word permeates all generations. So anything you find, you have to balance it with God.
Yeah.
Don't get carried away. Once you Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Gen X, the word of God has been consistent. So if you are a Gen Z, Gen Alpha, you are going to meet, so you must apply it. Some of these Gen Zs, sometimes they get lost.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, you see people, young people making a breakthrough economically. Finding ways, very confusing ways of making money. The millennials cannot understand, even though they are fast, because they are very traditional.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, I'm thinking, what are the Gen Zs about? What do they want to achieve?
I feel like Gen Z, they are mostly focused on bettering themselves. Gen Z has become like a selfish generation in a way.
Oh, you are a Gen Z. and you discover that
yes,
selfish.
I feel like the difference is with millennials, they were taught to mostly put people before them, like put your family first, put your kids first, and that's also true. But then with the Gen Z, they have made it themselves first, and everything else could be secondary. So that's why it's more easy for a Gen Z person to speak out or to say that they won't do this, or not like it's necessarily just being selfish. They are trying to not lose themselves. With millennials, they sort of had to lead in a way because they couldn't really fight for themselves, because I feel like back then the tradition and being so respectful was the main priority. They wouldn't really care about your opinions about, like, let's say if an adult says you should do this. If you're a millennial, back then you don't really have a say. You don't really have a.
No,
it was
you have a say, but you have a swell of opinion against your
your say.
Your say.
Yes.
But more people agree. But today now, more people disagree than agree.
Yes.
Everybody is saying that whatever you like to do. But my point is, the millennials are the parents of the alphas, right?
Yes.
Now, what do you expect the alphas to do from selfishness? What else?
Not necessarily selfishness. I feel like self-love, the whole term of self-love wasn't really popular back then. I feel like it's now that people are like, okay, love yourself first, all of that. It was mostly like back then, follow the system. You have to enter school, you have to do this, you have to. I feel like the rules were more rigid with millennials, but with now, there are more options.
You think the rules are relaxed?
Not like they're relaxed, but I feel like right now, the faith most young people have, they wouldn't say that, okay, if I didn't go to school, there's no way I can make it. Right now, it's like, okay, if I didn't go to school, there are other options. But back then, it was like, it seemed like there was like one path everybody was following, which was like education, work, this and that. But like now, it's like there are more options and more people are getting innovative to do things they would rather prefer than.
Can we compare
something.
the Gen Z life? Is anywhere in the world where this Gen Z life has become prominent? For example, selfish, put yourself first. In the West, they are saying that that's not the best way to go.
Right now?
Yes, they are worried about the current state of loneliness, everyone to himself, everyone for himself. At the end, I'm trying to find out the Gen Zs, their total package in combination of their societies, what will it look like?
Wait, I got a bit lost. Sorry.
What will society of Gen Zs look like? Individually, you are good. What will happen to your combination when you are in, let's say you form a village and the Gen Zs are about 1,000 and they live there and they have this attitude for me, myself. How will the society be like? Will it be a group society?
I feel like with the whole bettering yourself thing, it's beneficial to everything. When I say being selfish, I don't mean like forget everybody, cut everybody off or something like that. I mean, they just think self more than
that's called selfish.
Yeah, but then
they say now that the Gen Zs, from research, they are less sexually, they have less sex. Do you know it's a surprise?
Really? I'm even surprised.
Are you sure? Why do you think they have that? Because they discuss it and they overexpose themselves to it and the appetite is going down.
Okay, well.
You are surprised by what I've told you.
Yeah, I'm even surprised.
Yes, this is a research done in universities, not in Nigeria. Yes. Gen Zs are pregnant less than the millennials.
Yeah, but it's like a good thing.
Teenage pregnancy, which is a very positive thing.
Yeah.
However, it points to a danger. Because they are selfish, they will not give birth.
I feel like they would, but then they would just not give birth young because they understand the consequences from the millennials.
I understand you have been exposed to a lot of education, but the point is, if in societies where there is less sexual relations and less pregnancies, the societies decline.
I mean, the world is overpopulated anyway.
No, it's not. Fine. Somebody told you that. We're like ants. Have you seen where ants gather sugar?
Yeah.
The whole floor here can be big, but just put the sugar at that corner. They will all be many. The ants themselves say we're overpopulated, but there's all space here. We all rush towards the juice, and we are gathered in small spaces. The world is so large, we've not even subdued it. I believe that I'm trying to find out what the Gen Zs will bring positive. What is the positivity from the Gen Z? Because all we have been shouting about the Gen Z is the negative.
Are you sure?
Yeah. When people want to talk about Gen Z, they just say, you know the Gen Z.
But initially,
the Gen Z.
You said you liked how we were.
No, I'm saying people, not
me.
the general concept of of Gen Z's description. By the time people want to call Gen Z, they go in the negative. They don't say fabulous, these Gen Zs, they are great. They just say, the Gen Zs, they don't care. They are very D's. They are accultural. For me, I want to find out, what is Gen Z going to bring? The millennials, they are the people that were born around the advent of the internet. The Gen Zs are those who now live in the internet age. They actually live inside the internet. They have knowledge. How will this knowledge be used for the betterment of the world? This is always my worry.
I feel like they would. Because first of all, AI came in this generation, right?
Yes, right now. It's for the alphas.
Yeah, it's for the Gen Z.
The AI is Gen Z to the alphas.
Yes, like it started in our time. So I feel like if you can just look at AI has somehow benefited us in a way. Even though it has also their negative side.
Nothing doesn't have a negative side.
So I feel like it would make the world more information inclined. Yeah. It would make the world have more accurate information.
But I worry.
You worry?
Yeah, my worry is that AI will destroy many industries.
Yes, like it could.
And that will create massive job losses to people who have talent, who learn the skill. For example, a lot of people who are in the media industry will lose that industry will be wiped out. Those who are in writing profession will be wiped out.
Oh, yes.
Secretarial jobs will be wiped out.
Yes.
And those are the first to go. Even the music industry, music studios will close down.
Why?
Because AI facilities will begin to produce
music.
They'll produce music, yes.
With voices, human
voices. Everything.
I feel like I don't think that one will be soon.
They produce jingles, voiceovers. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
it's been a very interesting topic with my dad.
Yeah.
As you guys can see, he's very, very knowledgeable. So much sense.
Mahalia is beating our record with creativity. I'm even surprised that you have all this creativity. I didn't know your talent is inside, but I'm very grateful to God to see the awesomeness of your talent and all the things that you're doing on the social media. Social media is a very big place, and you're able to cut your niche and establish your platform and influencing. So as an influencer, you have a job to. The word influence means people follow you, and where you influence them to. It's very important. So you influence them right.
Yeah, the pressure is getting worse, but okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you see more of us. More of me. Maybe he'll come on my channel another time, hopefully. We'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. Say that again for
So you got the music already?
Yes. My dad said my production is better than professional.
Who did the music?
The music is like a trending sound.
Okay.
But I made them say it. I killed it with the ending.
Very nice.
We got
The video is very well done.
My head is big.